Hi guys, today I am making pineapple pie. Yeah, I know it sounds a little different, but I have been eating pineapple pie since I was a kid. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the pineapple pie filling together. Now, I already have a can, 16 ounces can of crushed pineapple. You want the crushed pineapple because you don't want whole chunks of pineapple to eat in your pie. You want it to be smooth. So, 16-ounce can of crushed pineapple. Next, you're going to want a half a teaspoon which is a little hard to get, and that's okay. You don't want too much of this because it could be too strong. This is ginger. Yeah, ginger. Then you want a half a teaspoon of cinnamon. Which we're almost at the end of ours here. So I'm going to have to shake it down and try to get half a teaspoon, which is not working. Not quite half a teaspoon. I need a little more. There we go. Also, you need half a cup of sugar. Now, we all know I don't eat sugar, but I can eat stevia. So I'm using stevia in replace of regular sugar. There we go. You want to turn your stove on to about medium. And you're going to cook this for at least 10-15 minutes, maybe a little bit longer, till all the spices in the pineapple are mixed up and this is cooked. That's part of the process for pineapple pie, is you really need to cook the pineapple with the spices. Now sometimes you need a thickener with the filling, and sometimes you don't. So I have a cornstarch slurry mixed up in that bowl over there with that spoon if I need it. I'm not sure. I've never used the stevia as a replacement for the sugar, so I'm not sure what it's going to do. So this is a little bit of a test kitchen as well. That's the cinnamon and the ginger are really what give the pineapple such a great flavor. Now, I am not the best pie crust maker, so I bought pre-made pie crust. One of them I'm cutting lines in because the pineapple pie has a lattice work on top. Crisscross, lattice work, whatever you want to call it. So while this is cooking, I'm going to finish cutting my lines. Now when you have pre-made dough, it's actually really easy to make the lines. And I know I'm cheating, but it's still going to taste good. There we go. Now here's the cornstarch slurry, and I've got it ready in case I need it. And I'll just clean up here a little bit, put a few things away. We use cinnamon all the time, so it stays right there. Don't use ginger all the time though. That last little bit, when you buy these already pre-made, that last little bit doesn't really want to do it. That's okay. That's okay. Looks like we're going to crinkle up the edges a little bit. And that's fine too. Or go over. How about that? I hear a little bit of cooking going on. We're going to stir this. This is nice and thick. I may not need the slurry. That would be nice. And something else I'm going to do before I pour the mixture into the pie shell is I'm going to taste it to see if it has enough cinnamon and enough ginger in it. When you buy different companies' cinnamon and different companies' ginger, they have different strengths. So you really need to taste this before you put it in your pie, okay? Now I'm going to let it cook up more. But so far it's doing good. And it's not warm yet. I'm also going to preheat the oven. To 350. And I will get out a clean spoon to test the pineapple. Here's one. When it's about done cooking. That's a big spoon. See, now that it's cooking, it's thinning out. So maybe I will have to use a little bit of the slurry. And that's okay. That's all right. You use your best judgment. But a good 10-15 minutes of cooking is what it takes. Little bits at a time. Now I will tell you that we used to use flour to thicken up our pineapple pie filling. But flour a lot of times changes the color slightly of the pie. And if you don't need flour, why use it? So now we use cornstarch slurry. I don't want to put extra sugar in here by using like the Caro corn syrup or anything yuck like that. That's definitely not what I want. So cornstarch slurry is our answer to thickening up nicely, and it still looks good. It doesn't change the color, and it sure doesn't change the flavor. There it goes. I'm starting to smell it. Starting to cook up nice. Starting to thicken up a little bit. take it off, remove it from the heat. Got a thick one on the end. That's okay. Oh, I just don't mind. I don't mind. And one at the end. There we go. Okay, so it may not look pretty, but it's going to taste good. How about that? Pineapple pie. Now, it's going to bake in the oven at 350 for at least 35 to 40 minutes. So I'm going to put it in the oven now, and when it's all done, I will show you the final product. Okay guys, here's the finished pie. It took 35 minutes. Had a little bit of a crust casualty over here. That's okay. It will get eaten. That's what it looks like. And it did not bubble up that much through the crust. So, thanks for watching. The ingredients will be in the description, as always. Thank you. And let me know if you make the pie. I hope you enjoy it. Take care.